Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Shodha Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana, Jai Sachinandana Gaura Hare, Patita Pavana Gaura Hare, Oh Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hare, Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hare, Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hare, Patita Pavana Gaura Hare, Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Haraye Namo Krishna Yadavaya Namaha, Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha, Gopal Govindo Ram Srimad Sudha, Giridhari Gopinath Madan Moha, Giridhari Gopinath Madan Moha. Oh Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Haribo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahansa Privajagacharya Shtottara Satasri Srimad Divine Grace Abhay Charanaravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki, ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki, Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gauda Bhakta Vrinda Ki, नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, प्रभुपाद अनुगा की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shri Shri Guru and Gurang, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishniki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 15, Text 76, 7.15.76. Sava ayam brahma mahadvimrigya kaivalya nirvana sukhanubhutihi priya suhrid bhakhalu matuleya atmar haniyo vidikrit guruscha. Please repeat. Sava ayam brahma mahadvimrigya kaivalya nirvana sukhanubhutihi priyah suhrid bhakhalu matuleya atmar haniyo vidikrit guruscha. Sabha ayam brahma mahadvimrigya kaivalya nirvana sukhanubhutihi priyah suhrid bhakhalu matuleya atmar haniyo vidikrit guruscha. Sava ayam brahma mahadvimrigya kaivalya nirvana sukhanubhutihi priyah suhrid bhakhalu matuleya atmar haniyo vidikrit guruscha. Saha, that Supreme Personality of Godhead. Va, either. Ayam, Krishna. Brahma, the Supreme Brahman. Mahat Vimrigya, sought by great saintly persons, devotees of Krishna. Kaivalya Nirvana Sukha, of liberation and transcendental bliss. Anubhuti, for the realization. Priya, very dear. Suhrit, the well-wisher. Vaha, of all of you Pandavas. Khalu, famous as. Matuleyaha, the son of your maternal uncle. Atma, heart and soul. Arhaniyaha, the most worshipable person. Vidhikrit, giving direction. Guru, your spiritual master. Cha, and. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Translation: how wonderful it is that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Parabrahman Krishna, who is sought by great sages for the sake of liberation and transcendental bliss, is acting as your best well-wisher, your friend, your cousin, your heart and soul, your worshipable director and your spiritual master. Purport: Krishna can become the director and spiritual master of anyone who is serious about getting the mercy of Krishna. The Lord sends a spiritual master to train a devotee, and when the devotee is advanced, the Lord acts as the spiritual master within his heart. Tesham satati yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Krishna does not become the direct spiritual master unless one is fully trained by his representative spiritual master. Therefore, as we have already discussed, the Lord's representative spiritual master should not be considered an ordinary human being. The representative spiritual master never gives any false knowledge to his disciple, but only perfect knowledge. Thus he is a representative of Krishna. Krishna helps as the Guru or spiritual master from within and from without. From without he helps the devotee as his representative, and from within he talks personally with the pure devotee and gives him instructions by which he may return home back to Godhead. Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Let's put off this fan. This is a wonderful exclamation that is being discussed. To Maharaj Yudhishthira, Vidura is saying how wonderful it is that Krishna is hanging around your house and he plays multiple relationships. He is your guru, he is your cousin, he is running errands for you. Yudhishthira Maharaj says, go to, the blind king Dhritarashtra and see if peacekeeping can be done before there is war. And Krishna goes and he tells Krishna, your service during the Rajasuya Yajna is to wash the feet and welcome everybody. So everybody's feet Krishna washed and welcomed everybody. Please keep your footwear here. Please sit down here. Wash your feet. All this Krishna is doing under the instruction of Yudhishthira. You are part of our family. You are my cousin and you should help do this. In this way, not only that Yudhishthira giving him different services, but he also knows that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. That also he knows. So, it is saying here how wonderful it is that person Krishna is playing all these multiple roles. And they are not some very exalted role also. There are all sorts of roles you play. In another shloka he will say, he is your worshipable deity in your house. You worship him. That also Krishna accepts worship also. Yudhishthira Maharaj is the one who will tell the Rajasuya Yajna that, he should be worshipped. He is the supreme absolute truth, and Shishupala will get, envious and all that. And then Krishna himself will cut off Shishupala's head and the worship will go on. You will see diametrically different type of relationships. If he's doing this, how can he do this, you may wonder. Right? But Krishna is playing all the roles. And so also Yudhishthira Maharaj appropriately doing what is necessary. How wonderful is it? Definitely it's very wonderful. Why? Because Krishna is a supreme absolute truth. And normally you would never get him so easily. It is not possible. Even if you do tapasya for millions of janmas, stand on your toe, and you do all crazy things, you will not get him. But the Pandavas, they have got him to be in the house, carrying out errands, doing many different types of things, asking for advice. He gives advice to Yudhishthira Maharaj. What not? Anything you want. You can imagine what will be the security level for Pandavas. Will they need to be worried about anything anywhere in this world? No. The Supreme Absolute Truth, Bhagavan, Krishna, is in my house. So it is wonderful. Number one, because there's all these diametrically different types of roles he is playing simultaneously. Then another thing is, nobody will get this opportunity so easily. He doesn't stay in somebody's house and do these type of things at all. Why? He is the Supreme Absolute Truth. Parama Satya. How you are able to get him? That's the interesting thing. And the third interesting thing is, whatever you tell him, he does. He gives his opinion and then he does what you say. As king, as my elder, this is what I think is the right thing to do, but if you think something else, I can do. Like go and take this message to Dhritarashtra and tell him, let's avoid the war and try to keep some peace. Krishna knows this is never going to happen. Personally, I don't think it's going to work out. Because I know what is happening inside the heart of Dhritarashtra, inside the heart of Shakuni, inside the heart of Duryodhana, how envious they are and how determined they are to destroy you and the Pandavas. I know that. But since you are saying, and you are the king, and you are my elder cousin brother, I'll do that. In fact, when I go there, they'll try to even imprison me. That rascal. Even I am going as a messenger, he'll try to do that. But it's okay since you are saying so. Like that, Krishna, very amazing in his Leela performance. Naturally, it is very surprising. Right? So many different things that Krishna is able to do simultaneously. So, surprise is being proclaimed. And it is not very surprising for devotees. For devotees of the Lord, it is not very surprising that Krishna is attracted to the Pandavas. He is attracted to the Pandavas because of their unflinching devotion. And he will do anything for them. And they are not utilizing the situation saying Krishna is a devotee, he'll do everything for me and all that, and asking him anything and everything. They are perfectly normal. They are very normal in their activities, and Krishna is performing amidst them, and the whole relationship is very internal. It's not something that you make out from the external. From the external, Varnashrama is being followed, Krishna is being respected as he should, when and wherever, and Krishna is respecting Yudhishthira Maharaj as he is supposed to, by bowing down at his feet, touching his feet and all that. Everything is going on nicely, but internally something is going on. That the Pandavas are given the great opportunity of the association of Krishna. That is Krishna's mercy. That is what is the real exclamation. How wonderful it is that he is sitting in your house and is giving you so much mercy. By associating, giving you association. That indeed is very amazing, because Krishna does not directly do that. He will never do that. And Prabhupada is taking from that and explaining how Krishna will speak from within the heart of the pure devotee. How he will not normally do it, but for the pure devotee he will do from his heart and help him to go back to Godhead. That's the last sentence. Which means you may ask a question, that means he may not be very pure. No, that's not the meaning of pure devotee. He is very pure. Right? Even a Kanishta Adhikari can be pure devotee. It's Prabhupada's statement. His devotion is not yet fully woken up. But at every stage he is very pure about his execution. Even though I don't know much, I can be sincere and pure. So, Krishna is guiding the pure devotee. He may be a total new person stepping inside here. And he may be learning today how to chant Hare Krishna. He could be a pure devotee. Don't think he is not. Only one aged man, one Maharaja who is sitting here, because he has been for so long here, therefore he is pure. Don't think like that. That's not the way it is. That's not the way it is. It's very amazing that people can be very simple, very pure, and immediately accept the instruction and progress very fast in their spiritual life. If they are simple, they accept the instruction. So Krishna can instruct a pure devotee, means he can instruct that person who walks inside here. That's why he is here, by the way, because he is instructed by the Lord to go to Hare Krishna temple. And he has come. His mind has told him many other things that he could do better than this. But he has come. Which means he has decided to listen. He is a pure devotee. He has decided to listen to the words of the Lord from within his heart. Which itself shows that he is a pure devotee. His many other choices, he has not done that. He has come. And in this way, Prabhupada is saying everybody can do this. Right in the first sentence, Krishna can become the director and spiritual master of anyone who is serious about getting the mercy of Krishna. Krishna is the spiritual master. If you want him, you can get. Only Arjuna could get him as a spiritual master because he spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna directly. Prabhupada is saying he can do that even for you. What is needed? Sincerity. You are willing to follow the instructions and you want to sincerely make progress spiritually. Krishna becomes available. He is not somebody who is only available to certain types of people. No. There is no type of a categorization. There is no type of a blocking and boxing that you need to do for Krishna. Krishna is simply attracted to pure devotion in anybody. So it's very nicely explained here, the dynamic. The Lord sends the spiritual master to train a devotee, and when the devotee is advanced, the Lord acts as a spiritual master within his heart. What does this mean? It means after some time I am advanced, I don't need my guru. Krishna has directly become my guru. Right? Yes or no? This is the purport you will derive from the purport. Purport squared. And that's why you will become wrong. It is not that Krishna is not your guru at any point of time. He is the Adi Guru, the original guru. Right? But you are not qualified to interact with him directly. And therefore it's the spiritual master who trains you in that science. And he gets you fit for directly interacting with the Supreme Lord. That is the purpose of having Guru. That is the purpose of having Guru. And the fact that now you are able to directly relate with the Supreme Lord from within the heart means your Guru has done a good job on you. He has trained you so well that you are able to connect with the Supreme Lord. So therefore you become very grateful to the Guru because of you and your training. Of course I heard your instructions and followed them strictly, otherwise it wouldn't have happened also. But because of you and your focused training and me following it, it has happened. Therefore I am very grateful always to my Guru. Because you have connected me to the Adi Guru, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is what is a Guru's real job? To connect you to the Supreme Lord. See, there are various types of Gurus. And each one initiates his disciple accordingly for that goal. Prabhupada will mention in his books that we are all taking Vaishnava Diksha, not just Diksha. Vaishnava Diksha. There is Yajnik Diksha. There is Vedic Diksha. Before a student goes into the Gurukula, he has to get initiated by the Guru. That's called Vedic Diksha. Otherwise you cannot study. Scriptures are like the mother, Guru is like the father. In order to study the scripture, you must be initiated. Then only I will reveal the scripture to you. And so the Guru gives initiation, which means that you accept me as your Guru, and what I teach you, you will understand and you will follow. Right? This is called Vaidika Diksha. And there is Yajnika Diksha for performing seva, doing yajna, homa, this thing, then Vedas and karmas and everything together. You need to be initiated also. You may be a grahastha, but you need to be having a Kula Guru who will initiate you so that he will teach you all these things. Right? So you will see many types of Gurus mentioned in the Mahabharata. Vashishta was a Guru of, the father of Ramachandra. Right? Similarly, he need to tell Vasishta needed to tell Dhritarashtra about Vishwamitra Muni and his role. And Dasharath, although he heard here and there that Ramachandra is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his focus is on the fact that he is my son. So that's why when Vishwamitra came and told him, you give your son, I need to train him. This is the last part of my Leela in this world. This is the last thing I will do. This is what is the culmination of all my work till now, is that I have come and I have become fit to train Ramachandra. So he is not able to understand Dhritarashtra. He is overcome by affection. Vasishtha is telling, no, you hand him over. Skula Guru giving advice, you hand him over because Vishwamitra Muni will teach your son exactly what he needs and he will come out brilliant. In this way he gave instruction and he followed Vasishtha. He did not say Rama is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, surrender to him. He is everything. That is, he didn't give them spiritual instruction and devotional instruction at that time. He gave instruction according to Varnashrama, he gave instruction according to him being the priest and the saying that you must do this. This is another type of guru which is needed for grahasthas, for rulers, for everybody. So there are various types of gurus and there are different types of instructions according to that guru given in the whole Vedic literature. But you must not confuse all these things one with the other. All these are important for you to progress in spiritual life, in different stages, in different rungs of the ladder. But our goal is to actually become servant of Krishna in love of Krishna, serving Krishna in love, in prema. So when you get initiation from a devotee of the Lord, the goal is to actually revive my original constitutional position as a servant of Krishna and serve him in love and devotion and develop my relationship of prema with the Lord. This is called Vaishnava Diksha. So we are taking Vaishnava Diksha and we want that type of a spiritual master. And for other spiritual masters, you will see there are various types of other rules and regulations and qualifications and all mentioned. Here, because you are directly leaving him to Krishna, according to Krishna's instructions, and Krishna is also reciprocating with that particular devotee, you will see it is meant for elevating you in devotion to Krishna, which is the ultimate goal of life. Prema Pumarto Mahan. You also have Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha and all that. But Prema Pumarto Mahan is the real goal of life. And it is considered to be the real meaning of liberation. It's considered to be the real meaning of liberation. Mukti Pradatat Sarvesha Vishnurevana Samshaya. Mukti in any form can be given by Vishnu only. If you want release from this world, only Vishnu can give it to you. That release also is of various types, and all the types will be given by Vishnu only, depending on what you need. Right? Muktir hitvan yatharupam swarupena vivastitihi. That also is given by Krishna only. The real mukti is Yata muktir hitvan yata rupam swarupena vavastiti. Swarupa, your original constitutional position as part and parcel of Krishna, as servant of Krishna, in loving service to Krishna. That is really mukti. Ultimate mukti. But if you simply get mukti from the material world alone, you will be on a very slippery place. Anytime you can fall down and come back to the material world. It's not enough. It's just the beginning. But the topmost is this. So Guru, he gives you that because that is what Krishna wants you to. Manmana bhava madbhaktaha madhyaji mam namaskuru. Right. And for this type of a Guru, you don't see material qualifications, varnashrama qualifications and all those things. Anybody who has achieved the qualification of having connected with Krishna and is able to get instructions from Krishna and all that, he can be Guru. Doesn't matter how he is, what he is. externally. It doesn't really matter. He is fixed in his connection with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why? Because Krishna is the original Guru. Krishna is the original Guru, and he works through all his different agencies. The Vaishnava, the Diksha Guru, the Siksha Guru, the Vartama Pradarshaka Guru, the Founder Acharya. He works through other Vaishnavas. Antaryami Guru, from inside the heart also is speaking. In this way, through various agencies, he is coming closer to the conditioned soul. It's a very elaborate arrangement he has made. Actually, you can't escape it unless you are real rascal number one. You can't escape that arrangement. It is so vast and so wonderfully done. This is the arrangement explained. This is Introduction to Civilized Human Beings. Civilized human beings, about Varnashrama and how Varnashrama is set up, what is the duty of the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, the Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasi, and how these all mesh together to help each other to go back to Godhead. Civilization means everybody is interested in making spiritual progress, devotional progress, going back to Godhead. It is the common interest of everybody. So everybody will help each other. This is civilized human being. Uncivilized beings. I won't use the word human. Uncivilized beings means everybody's common goal is to enjoy materially, sense gratification. நம்ம எல்லாருமே சேர்ந்து இதை பிளான் பண்ணி நம்ம ஜிடிபியை மேலே ஏற்றி we will make progress and all of us will have party every day and enjoy. We will say we have progressed. Look at our GDP. Look at the income. Look at the people, how happy they are enjoying under the three modes of material nature. This is the way progress is measured. For actually it is uncivilized beings. For them, that is the focus. This is the purpose of my living. This is the purpose of life, is to enjoy materially. So this is very different. These are instructions for civilized human beings. People who are able to understand, at least to some extent, that life is dangerous, this type of living. I want to know who I am, what is the goal of life, and I need to make progress in that direction. Who are the people who can teach me that? I stay with them, I live with them very serious and focused. For those people only these instructions. For those people are these instructions. People who are seriously interested in making genuine progress in life. So that's why these discussions you see in the Bhagavatam are meant for those type of people. Nirmat saranam satam vedyam vastavam atravastu shivadam tatpatrayon mulanam Srimad Bhagavata Mahamuni Krite Kimva Paririshwaraha Sadyo Hridya Varudhyate Atrakritibihi Sushushubis Takshanat. This is meant for those type of people, and the people who take it up, they will instantly get benefit. Right? So because everybody gets connected with Krishna, the Supreme Absolute Truth, some way or the other, even by just doing Ajnata Sukriti, unknown devotional service, they become lined up and they get connected and they become part of it. So inside this Kali Yuga, where you have a setup where everybody is interested in sense gratification, Prabhupada has set up a society of civilized human beings, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And he wants that to spread and take over the whole world and make the whole world civilized. That's the plan. It doesn't matter right now, many people don't know this and don't follow it, but by showing people a model where there are people who practice it like this and they have a goal of life like this, and when people come in touch with them, they also become inspired. This is how life should be. I was always wondering what it should be, what should be the purpose. Now I know. Om Tat Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Surayah Divi vachakshur atatam tat vipraso vipinyabo jagrivagam sasamindate Vishnuriyat paramam padam. My goal, paramapadam, my param destination is the lotus feet of the Lord. And this is where I am going. It is decided, it is fixed. Such people who aim like that are considered to be civilized. Civilized human beings. Right? So, when Krishna was in this world, at that time he performed amazing leelas. And he did those amazing leelas with his devotees, even with non-devotees, with neutral people, with the demigods. And we will see all sorts of people associated. Krishna made himself available to everybody. According to Ye yata maam prapadyante tang sataiva bhajami aham. So that's why it is surprising that such the Supreme Personality of Godhead would spend so much time in your house. And then when the war is over and it is ready for Krishna to go, it is time up, I have to stay here for a long time and many things have happened. And he takes leave of everybody and he gets into the chariot. Yudhishthira comes and says, please don't go now. Stay for some more time. And it's mentioned that Krishna said, okay, and stayed for 3 more months. 3 months he stayed. It's not small time. Why? Yudhishthira requested. Don't go now, I'm not yet well. So many people have died, such a huge war. 600 million people have died. And I'm feeling so guilty about it. And you put me on the throne and you're leaving. I need some more of your advice and association and everything. So Krishna said, okay. And he stayed. Again he stayed back. That is why it's wonderful. That Yudhishthira Maharaj says so, Krishna will say, okay. How far away are we? Krishna says so and we don't listen. Yudhishthira says so and Krishna listens. How far is this? Krishna has already said so in the Bhagavad Gita. We are not able to listen to him because we don't have full faith. But here is the direct opposite model. Krishna is leaving and Yudhishthira is saying, don't leave, stay back. And it's okay, I'll stay back. Isn't that something amazing? No wonder it is amazing. It's amazing that you're doing this. In your house he is staying and he's listening to you. And you told him not to go, stay 3 months, he stayed back. He stayed back. Is Krishna very obedient to Maharaj Yudhishthira? He's trying to show that he is very obedient. He's wanting to show an example of Varnashrama, and the king told me to stay back, so I stayed back. I am his cousin brother. No. He stayed back out of love of the Pandavas. And the Pandavas' love for him. He stayed back for that. Right? So in this way, our destination is something like this, like the Pandavas. Absorbed in devotion to Krishna, service to Krishna according to what Krishna tells you to do, through his representatives, himself directly telling. In this way, our life will become very sublime. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's life is exactly like that. He carried out an amazing mission. Definitely it is Krishna's instruction. Because even Prabhupada himself, he found myself totally unqualified to do this. But since it is Krishna's desire, he can do it through anybody if he empowers them. I volunteer for that. And he got empowered. And he went and did it. And it happened. The proof of it is we are all sitting here. And we are listening to Bhagavatam written by him. It has happened. Exactly like he wanted it to happen. Why? Because it is Krishna who wants it to happen. It's Krishna who wants it to happen. And Prabhupada facilitated that by being the instrument. So Prabhupada is saying, you can also do that. You can also do that. What does Krishna want me to do? What way can I be an instrument? at this point of time, in this situation and circumstance. Doing that without any false ego. No, I could do better than that. I should actually be like that. Why are you giving me this? Thinking very great about yourself. Or you may be able to do many things, but whatever is given and you are subjected to, you simply do that, execute it. These are all ways to become instrument. To become an instrument of the Lord, you need to be, first qualification, to be humble, genuinely humble, humility. Whatever you ask me to do, I am happy to do, because I want to please you. That's the criterion. In Seva, we just don't do social service. We're not doing social service. We're doing service to Krishna. There's a difference in that. Many people do Seva. Sevadari, I want to do Seva. Go please sweep the street, too much of kupai there, make it neat, because we have a clean place. So I will do that, whatever you tell me. And I did some social service. I did some Rashtriya Seva. I did this thing and all that Seva. Please clean all these lepers and this thing and all that. Oh, I did that Seva for people who are disadvantaged. You can do all sorts of Seva. This is Seva to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. It's Krishna Seva, Bhagavad Seva. It's not the same. It's not the same. And for doing that, you need to be very humble. Otherwise, you won't even be allowed to do. All the other Sevas are all managed by Maya only. If you want to do some Seva, Bharat Seva, this Seva and all, it's managed in a different way. It's not under this domain. You should understand that, if you're not serving Krishna anyway, you'll be doing one of these Sevas. Because you need also to know that I'm involved. I'm a social person and things like that. You want to, on your own, also be involved. So remember that the Seva that you get to do is very exalted, very rare, and that has been made easy and accessible by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. That is why it is very surprising for Vidura, and Shukadeva Goswami is mentioning about it, that the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Parama Satya, Absolute Truth, He's made Himself available to the Pandavas in whatever role. This is very amazing. So it is also amazing that so many people all over the world got a chance to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead and perform Bhakti Yoga devotional service to the Lord. And it is done because of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada's offering himself humbly to be an instrument of the Lord. And today also you can do that. You can offer yourself to be a humble instrument, and in this way execute Seva here under the aegis of Jagannath, Balaram and Subhadra Devi and Srila Prabhupada, and it will be received by Krishna. We are building a wonderful temple, a cultural center for housing their lordships and for making an arrangement for many people now and in the future to become Krishna conscious. Right? This is what Prabhupada wanted. So this is a great seva and you could take part in it. Krishna will notice you and Krishna will reciprocate with you. Om Tat Sat. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Nittai Gaur Premanande. No questions. One question.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, you told that...
Hold the mic a little.
Maharaj, you told that Vishnu can give different types of mukti and Krishna can give our real position. So even Krishna can give our real position, real constitutional position. So my question is that even if a devotee having real position in Vaikuntha, So only Krishna can give that position to
Krishna and
Vaikuntha.
Vishnu are both same only. They are synonymous. You are making a distinction between Krishna and Vishnu Mukti. No, all same. Krishna is Vishnu only, Vishnu is Krishna only.
Prabhuji, while discussing about in civilized people, you talked about unknown devotional services. Unknown devotional services.
Unknown
Sometimes
devotion.
Devotional services.
Ajnata Sukriti.
Ajnata.
Yeah, this is, I tell you to chant Hare Krishna and you chant, I tell you the glory of the holy name, I tell you please contribute for Janmashtami and you contribute knowingly. But sometimes you don't know that you are actually doing this, but you do it. Ajnata, without knowing you do. That has also got same power. Knowingly or unknowingly you may do. Right? Any small thing you may do. Somebody comes and asks you, please give for Krishna for the costume for Janmashtami. Yeah, I don't do all religious things, I don't go to temple and all that. I'm not God fearing and God, I don't have faith in all those things. I don't do that. He will tell you. Then immediately you will tell, okay sir, we are feeding poor people, Annadanam, can you please give? That I can give. That I can give, he'll tell and he will give. Right? What we do, we cook with the food, money he has given, we'll buy rice and all that, cook and make khichdi, offer it to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, distribute it as prasadam. Now according to him, it is not anything to do with religion. It is only Annadanam. But he has done Ajnata, unknowingly done devotional service. Right?
Okay.
You got it?
That's right.
Yes.